Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Harry Lauseneziris and welcome once again to my channel grecochess. And we're continuing now the series of playing against the chess.com bots. Up to now, we have defeated the first 12 bots, with rating 250 Martin from Bulgaria, Wayne from Singapore, and Fabian from Gibraltar. With rating of 400, one from Venezuela, Philip from Poland, and Eleni from Greece. With rating of 550, Noel from Finland, Oliver from Ireland, and Milka from Serbia. And with rating of 700, Aaron from Iceland, John Jay from Liberia, and Mina from Iran. And now we are starting with the 850 bots, starting with Zara from Malaysia. The rules are the same. I play with every bot twice. First game I have the white colors, then the second I have the black. If I win, I continue. If it's a draw, I have to repeat the game, some bot, some color, and if I lose, the series is over. And we're going now to start with Zara, and I have the white, and Zara has a black. Let's see what Zara is going to say. Hello, let's enjoy a game and just have fun. Yes, we'll have fun, but whoever wins will have more fun, clearly. And I start with my e-pawn as usual. And Zara decides to start with the h-pawn. Using your own ideas is the best way to play chess. If your ideas are good, I don't think this is a good idea. Let's see now. I move now the second pawn. I have 2 pawns in the center. And at least now that's a more reasonable move. The pawn goes to e5. My knight goes to f3. And Zara places her knight on, places her pawn on d5. So at least Zara, although she wasted one move, she has 2 pawns in the center. Now what should we do? Which of the 2 pawns to get? I'm going to get the e5 pawn with my knight. Captures are fun. Zara. Captures are fun when you capture, not when they capture you, like your bishop is gone. Something smells fishy here. Now I'm going to take your knight. I'm a piece ahead already. And since we're ahead, let's take more material. What should we do now? I don't want to check from d5 because the pawn at c6, it cannot stop me. I'm going to capture it. How can I attack if I'm in check? Good question. You cannot attack. I'm going to castle now. You cannot castle. What else can we do? Let's attack the pawn at d5. Queen and knight attack it. But the black knight defends it. What can I do now? Bring my rook on e1. Thanks for the rook. You gave your rook on a6. Now your knight is at a6. I'd better be careful, but what can I do for now? Let's defend my pawn on c5, bringing my bishop. Should I continue the attack? I'm going to bring my queen on d2, and hopefully I can bring my rook. Oh, now we got the pawn on d5. Yep, one more pawn. We increase the difference. I need to check the king from d6. I want to continue the attack. My bishop now goes to d4, so the e7 square is free to check if I'm allowed. But I'm going to change the rook since I'm ahead material. First, let's make sure there is no back rank mate. Be a pity to be so much ahead in material and lose because of a back rank. A nice free pawn with a check. Good. check from g4, and I'm ready to get the pawn at g7. Yep. And now with the rook on e1, I am going to win the queen. Take my bishop if you like. You didn't even like it. Let's protect that bishop. Let's check from f7, my queen. What else can we do? Bring you downstairs. Rook checks from e3. Yes, you go to d2. Let's win the other pawn. And prepare my queen to go to e2. No, it can't because of your bishop. I'm going to block your bishop, force you to go elsewhere. Free bishop, thanks. Still have pawns, so we're not talking about stalemate yet. Yes, I can take your pawn without stalemate. I think I'm done for. Let's play it out. Finally, you realized it. Okay, let me do what? I'm going to constrain your king on the first rank and bring my queen as near as possible. And make sure we don't have any stalemate. It's very dangerous. If I put my queen on d3, it's a stalemate, yes. I'm going to check with what? With my queen from e3. Queen from d3. Let's push the pawn to c4 and it's a check, discover check. Yep. Great job. I could learn a thing or two from you. Want to play again? Well, I hope you can learn, Zara. Let's see if what did you learn, because now we're going to play a second game. You're going to have the white and I'm going to have the black pieces. Zara once again. And now Zara has white, I have black. Let's see what can we do now. Hello, let's enjoy a game of just have fun. Using your own ideas is the best way to play chess, not always, but this move that you played, although it's not the best, it's not that crazy. Some people have started with a B pawn. It's mostly a surprise weapon. Something smells fishy here. Yep, have 2 pawns in the center. And knight goes to f6. And now let's see. Because, yes, you've played these 2 wing pawns, but other than that, you're not that crazy. Let's push my bishop, develop the bishop. I think now I'm winning a pawn. Let's open the position and pawn ahead. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to check with the bishop. Oh, yeah. I can see it. I lost my bishop. At least I'm taking a rook now. I'm ahead in material. But I got lucky because I really had blunted a piece. So I have to be careful not to blunder again. I cannot afford blunders. Where should I go now? Let's go back the queen. Keep a queen safe. I guess you shouldn't try to be so aggressive. I don't think you are aggressive. If anything, your problem is the opposite. So I'm ahead. Let's start exchanging pieces. I'm not ahead by too much, by the way, just an exchange. and a couple of pawns. Now I'm getting a free piece. Good. Let's save my knight. Your queen, your bishop's like my queen, so my queen is going to do a check. If the bishop was not there, I could have a nice fork. Okay, I'm going to do the following trick. I'm going to put my knight on d7, and if there's nothing, I check bishop takes it, then the next bishop makes the fork, and I win the queen. Now, is there any fork? A fork, to have a fork, my knight has to be this square, and even that is covered by the pawn on e3. I'm going to attack the queen, and if the queen goes to b7, I had the pin, meaning one rook was b8 and the other on a or e8. But now I'm going to implement the idea of the to check the knight that will end up in a royal fork. Yep, exactly. After exchanging the piece, now I'm winning the queen. Okay. Wait, I needed that, of course, but you should have thought of it before you lost it, not now. So what can we do now? The pawn is, excuse me, the rook, white rook is attacking the pawn on b7, but no worry, we don't need that material. I'm going to get the pawn on the other side. Oh, thanks, my knight will take your rook. What else can we do now? We're very near winning the game. Let's protect the knight so the queen is free to... Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. I blundered a piece, but I'm so much ahead. Okay, I'm going to bring my rook. That this does not affect the result. Can we do rook goes to e2 checks and king can only go to a1 and queen goes to b2 and it should be a checkmate. And we defeated Zara with both colors, white and black. This concludes game number 12 and we'll continue next video with game number 13. Let's see which pot is next. Now this was number 13. Let's count correctly again. Yes, this was bot number 13, Zara. So the next one is number 14. So we eliminated 3 bots with 250, 3 with 400, 3 with 550, 3 with 700, and Zara is the first one with 850. The next one online is going to be Santiago from Chile. Yep. So Santiago from Chile is going to be bot number 14. And Santiago will start with the message, Buenos dias. Go easy on me, I'm just learning. Let's see, if you're just learning and you're rating 850, it's not that bad. But at this moment, we conclude today's video. We defeated Zara from Malaysia. Next video is going to be the next spot from Chile. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks for watching our videos. Thanks to you that have subscribed. If you haven't, you may consider subscribing. Thanks to the ones that have clicked the like button or they have left some nice positive comments. And once again, I'm open for your ideas. If you have any ideas of what to present, or if you want us to present any of your chess games, I'll be glad to do so. I am Harry Lasaniziris, and this is Greco Chess. Goodbye.